Yeah. And then the other two R's you talked about, reducing inflammation. What are some of the strategies you have for reducing inflammation?
And I've obviously developed some clever products around that. But again, I think when we look at the diet, some of these diet strategies, strategic fasting plays a critical role. One thing we didn't mention about fasting, and again, I did say you don't fast like me, don't fast like Mary, don't fast like Dr. Joy. Figure out what's working for you and work up to it. You don't just run a marathon, you train for one. You don't just fast, you do the right things to have the best results for a fast. But during a time of either very low food or no food, your body gets rid of senescent cells. Senescent cells are the cells that age us prematurely, right? That's what causes wrinkles. These cells drive inflammation at the cellular level. They drive dysfunction. And they live long. Some people refer to them as zombie cells. They just kind of live too long and they cause trouble. So people that are aging prematurely on the outside or inside have too many of these cells. People that got very sick from COVID, they were 35 years old and shouldn't have, they realized had too many senescent cells. So there's ways to get rid of them. The cheapest way is fasting. So if you lower your senescent cells via these fasting strategies, then we can lower our general inflammation. We can lower how fast our body's aging. We can activate more stem cells to heal faster. So senescent cell, getting rid of them is critical. The process is called autophagy. So during a fast, your body goes, I need food. It's so smart that it doesn't get rid of the good cells, the good mitochondria, the mitochondria that have the ability to burn fat. No, it keeps those. It's so smart that it goes for the ones that the mitochondria and the cells that can't burn fat, the senescent cells that are living too long. It eats them and lowers that threshold. That's why I believe even one fast a year can transform your health dramatically, your aging. So the art of fasting, very, very critical that people learn that.
Yeah, wonderful. I plan to do more fasting. I probably need to work on my metabolic flexibility even more because more prolonged fast is definitely difficult. So I've that probably is a sign that I've got work to do. If I'm having trouble with, if other people can do 5 day with no problem, and if I'm, desperate in 3 days, maybe I have more work to do.
Yeah, no, exactly. And it's that internal thing, right? You look at you from the outside and you just radiate health and beauty, but on the inside, it is a reflection of that mitochondrial ability to shift over to fat burning. And all of a sudden, 3 years from now, 5 years from now, all of a sudden it's like, gosh, yeah, I don't, this is going on. I don't feel great. And it could be that mitochondrial problem. So when we fast, we create more good cells and we get rid of more bad cells. It's that simple. And by the way, when your body gets rid of that bad cell, Joy, it stimulates a stem cell to actually replace it. So it doesn't just get rid of that immune cell. It will stimulate a stem cell, create a new immune cell. So the studies show that you literally, after a period of 3 or 4 fasts, your body literally can have a whole new immune system. So, and again, it's a strategy to downregulate inflammation, yes, but also to renew our immune system. Most of us aren't diagnosed with autoimmune, but most Americans are in a state of autoimmune, meaning your own immune system is hyperactive. It's driving inflammation. It's creating more of these bad cells. And then one day you might get the diagnosis of autoimmune. But unfortunately, we don't feel well for years, and our body's in a state of autoimmune or hyperimmunity, where your body literally has too many of these bad immune cells. So we get rid of them via fasting. So it's these senescent immune cells are really why we're in this state of hyperimmunity. So let's get rid of them fast.
Yeah, and it's such a simple and practical and very cheap way